YouTube.
Happy Sunday.
Joe and I thought we have been pecking away at our to-do list so that we can go to Kentucky. So we thought we'd do a little bit different video today since we're actually around the house.
Well, and I was 3/4 of the way through my interior project on our house, working on our master bedroom. And I said, oh, hey, what are we doing for a video today? Because I completely messed that up by being done. So I said, well, we need to come up with a plan on the landing. I want to kind of go for a little side-by-side adventure out through our land and just kind of dream and come up with some ideas of what we think we might want to do with the property, where it's going to go in the future. So I figured, why not bring you guys along, show you guys what we have going on, and maybe you have some dreams or ideas, and I thought it'd be fun for
Take
you to see it with us.
Yeah. And for those of you who may be new or maybe just don't know, it's been almost 2 years. Joe and I purchased, it was my grandparents and then my mom and dad's, and then we were able to purchase 59 acres. It was about 100 acres and it's been split into a couple different sections for family, which actually 3 out of 4 of the other sections are no longer family. They've sold or whatnot.
But we own behind and next to all of them.
Yep. So we were able to do this, and I can tell you, number 1 on the dream agenda. I don't know if you, oh yeah, you can see that. This is supposed to be like our equipment landing for our stuff, and our 14-year-old son has taken over with the loam pile.
It makes it hard to turn trucks and trailers around.
And the tractor, and he has set up an entire dirt bike course.
But I was happy to see him riding his dirt bike and happy to see him using the tractor, building his own jumps. So I was not going to complain whatsoever. I did, however, give him the ultimatum, or whatever you want to call it, that I said, when I start shaping this up down here, the track's moving. Where's the motocross track going to go?
Yes. And then number
how we're gonna
2,
organize this.
How we're going to organize this. And then
where the heck are we putting a shop?
Yeah.
Are we adding on to the barn? Are we adding on to the house? Are we building something entirely new down here?
It's a great
question.
question.
Are we building a, like a pole barn off from our 40-foot container? Are we building a barn with 2 containers? There's so many options.
And another big question, do we stay mortgage free and have it stay the way it is?
Yes.
Or do we build a house up on the hill?
I say...
You say yes, but literally every day you go back and forth.
No, I told you I want to do a house in stages cash. I want to do all the dirt work.
He talks about building a house on the hill every other day.
Yeah, and I want to do it cash. I want to do all the dirt work.
Oh my gosh.
Foundation work, and cap it. Weatherproof it, cap it.
Let's go for a ride and see what our options are.
One of the places that to me makes the most sense, utility-wise, view-wise, driveway-wise, for a house. I'll show you.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
I was hoping on the ride up we saw a deer, but
Oh, a deer, a female deer.
but no such luck. The other day I was standing down by the pond and I could see the deer.
On the other side of the pond. Oh, up here.
No, like
Yep.
going around
Yep.
on the hill. It
Oh,
was
there's
pretty
tracks. I'm sure if we walked over to the fresh gravel over there. Okay, so that's actually conversation number one. If we wanted to go through the notions, this is very uneven property, and it's uneven and it's good gravel. So if I wanted to kill two stones with one bird, I could stockpile up and have a gold mine of a gravel pit, and in that same token be taking uneven, unusable land and reclaiming or converting it like to flatter, say, pasture or fields or just more usable land, because it's not 200-foot valley high and then a valley and then 150 and then 50 and then 200, and just elevation changes like crazy. Kind of neat the way it is. Let me jump to another thing. Part of what I think would be neat out here would be to do some like off-grid cabins, tent sites. People do that like hip camp and whatever, and they just have just tent sites. And along with that, do like I don't know if I necessarily would want like four-wheelers and ATVs and dirt bikes, but I think mountain bikes would be a safe bet to have like a lot of mountain bike, like a, trail system. And so that being said, I wouldn't really want to mess with pulling a bunch of gravel out and flattening things off. I'd want the natural slopes and terrains to add that sort of element to the trails and the campsites. You have a campsite up on this nice piece of ledge overlooking the valley, and you clean out the valley, but you leave trees around that campsite, and just that aspect I would just kind of leave it the way it is.
But tell us in the comments, if you had 59 acres of land
And you were in the landscape dirt work industry
in New Hampshire, so you have all 4 seasons, what do you think you would do with it? Would you just leave it? Would you profit from it? What would you do? Leave in the comments, because our minds are racing. We can't make up our minds. So maybe it'd be helpful. Maybe it'll give us an idea we haven't thought of.
But back to reason number A.5/B, we're sitting right where I would put a house. So if you want to hop out for a minute and we can kind of do like a 360 view, and I can kind of do a bunch of this with my hands to show you where I'd build and go like this, and then this is our view. Why don't we do that for them?
Yeah, let's go do that. All right, I'm going to come over here with you.
I take my glasses off so I can see, but then I can't see because of the sun.
So where are you thinking?
I'm thinking kind of the back of the house being, ready? Right here. Right?
Okay.
And
then this is your
possibly a
view.
walkout into that valley. There's a valley right behind us. But you pan across and like, it's ours quite a ways that way. So with all this brush cleared out, I know when we first had this clear cut logged, what, like
2017.
however many years ago that is. Yes, 7, almost 8 years, right? The views were incredible. Like farther back there is a little higher, which would be a good spot for a house, but then it's just
Really
ridiculous.
expensive.
like I would consider running utilities from here. Any farther back, I'd have to convince Samantha to go full off grid, like full solar, battery bank, propane generator sort of thing. She's probably not going to go for that, so this would be a good spot for a house. I think the view's really great right here. It's not a crazy, you'd have a, 1,500 foot driveway.
Sure.
I haven't measured it, but I don't know, I just think it'd be really cool. And if we don't do that, I want to do something up here. Gazebo, fire pit, horseshoe pits, place to hang out. And then on the other side of the valley, there's a bunch of flat, and that's where I'm kind of thinking like motocross track.
We made it.
We made it. Why are you making that face?
The sun is so
I know.
bright.
So how about we turn around?
No, it's okay.
Okay. Well,
What do you think about out here, Joe?
out here we are to the point where the trail really gets grown in. I mean, more than what we just drove through. And we still have another, what, 400 feet to the back property line.
Please don't ask me. I'm not very good with directions or lengths or...
Yeah, it's back there a ways. I'm going to go with 4 anyway. But because it's, what, 20, almost 300 feet off the road. I mean, 3,000 feet. Between 2,800 and 3,000 feet from the road to the back of the property. And it's like 1,800 feet wide. Or something like that. Sound about right? You guys know? It's something like that. Anyway, we're quite a ways out here. You see how long of a trip it was in the 2 little stages. And we're still not at the back. So it's a pretty good sized area. One might say about 59, 60 acres.
Yeah, it's like
59.8 or something.
Yeah.
60 acres.
Best part is we were able to purchase it and it stays in our family another generation. So we're 3rd generation with the plan to have our kids here, 4th generation.
And as long as we keep paying our taxes, we get to keep the land we own.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
That is great.
Renting land we own.
For 3 generations.
Yeah.
And I can't even, it's wild to me, but we won't even go down that rabbit hole. We're only the 3rd generation, so I can't even think of like farmers with, 5th, 8th, 10th, I don't even know.
And in today's economy, like even if it's handed down to them, just paying taxes on these, hundreds of acres of farms, obviously if they run the farm.
Right.
But I just can't even imagine. Like,
no.
We own this outright and it's still a lot of money
expensive.
a year just to give to the town.
Yeah. But that's another rabbit hole. This world is crazy. We'll leave it at that.
Yep. Sunset.
Right.
Get a nice little video of sunset.
Well, maybe for the ending of the video, we could do that.
If we remember, or we're here.
Or if we aren't
We
busy
never know
finishing inside.
Where
or
we are, what we're doing.
We're always just doing something. Okay, laundry. And what did you do inside, Joe?
So the inside project I said I was working on today was fully attaching this built-in and putting the beadboard on the wall here and trimming that out. And of course hanging signs for Mama. And then...
What did you
And I'm
find?
looking, I'm like, oh, I had another set of glasses up with my cowboy hats, like safety glasses I set there. And then I was like, hey, what's that? Well, we don't need that because we're bad boys for life. But look what I found behind here.
The license plate!
CPM5 for the 6.5, the Leaf truck.
Yay! That was worth this whole
And the
video.
stickers are on the registration in the truck, so we're good.
Oh boy, well let's get them a video of the sunset and then let's put those dang plates on before we forget where they are again.
I'm going to put them on the driver's seat.
Okay. Where are the license plates?
Right here.
Okay, that needs to be step number 1. We're good. We're good.
We're going to miss the sunset?
We're not going to miss the sunset if we don't put the plates on the driver's seat right now, or you. we may never find them again. This is just to document. So when we think we lost them again, I can look back on a YouTube video. Look at this. See the moon?
Did you go over here even? Because if that's thinned out over here, you see all this.
I don't think I did. I'll go over here and then I'll pan right back around.
I'll move my head.
Trying to go like...
Look at the swirls. Tell me this wouldn't be an amazing spot for a house. Right?
I mean, it would.
We've had sunsets like this for 15 years in Andover on the lake.
Yes,
And down there, all we see is the road
this is true.
and our barn.
I zipped
We
my
don't have
hair into
any
my
sort of a
vest.
view, and we've been spoiled with a view for 15 years.
So Joe misses his view. Look at this.
And how quiet is this, huh?
You can hear all the birds chirping. It's kind of nice, kind of peaceful. Well, YouTube, you
Well,
know what we say. It's been real,
It's been fun.
but it hasn't been real fun. But no, for real. Thanks for entertaining us with a little bit different video today. We just thought it'd be fun to take you along and see like our roots and where we are, not just business.
Kind of was just like I was like a normal person today, and we ran
Which I don't think
errands
we've
and
had a normal person day since like we started.
still
this spring.
worked. Like, so maybe I'm not a normal person. Normally Sundays you just like hang out.
Sundays,
watch football,
breakfast, and
do that sort of
church
thing.
and football, and
We ran
no.
errands, did our typical like business, plan the week, and worked on the house half the day. Ran, got materials, worked on the house. So I guess I still worked, but it was, for us, that's like a relaxed day.
But we hope to see you tomorrow, and we hope you have a great night. If you're in Florida, I hope you are paying attention to the hurricane coming in.
We checked on a few friends that we know down that way.
Yep. One has a plan, and one is heading the heck out of there. So, all right, YouTube, be safe, and we will see you next time.
While I enjoy this view.
Bye.